my big why for why I wanted to become a facilitator in the first place. I had my own experiences, my own, healing and transformation and growth from, utilizing mushrooms specifically. And but it was when I dove into like kind of figuring out, do I want to do this? And I started watching all the podcasts, reading all the books, as much information as I could get my hands on. And I came across the Johns Hopkins research that they're doing with terminally ill cancer patients. And I read some of the, success they were having and that kind of thing. And it really pulled up my heartstrings because my own stepfather passed away in 2014 of prostate cancer. And at the time I was still living overseas, and I'm an only child. So my mom was also taking care of my grandpa, who was, his health was declining more of old age than anything, but he lived with them. So she'd been taking care of, two sick people very dear to her for a long time, and then lost them both very back to back. And, I watched her slip into a pretty bad depression for several years after. And I myself had a lot of, guilt about not being more available to support her, being overseas and that kind of thing. And so, yeah, a lot of feelings around that. And so when I saw that this, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is such a beautiful application of this medicine to help people come to terms with their own mortality, because at the end of the day, we're all going to die, right? That's the one thing we all share. There's no way around it. Most of us don't know when. But in a way, if people can reframe how, if they do receive some kind of diagnosis and they know that their end is more in sight, the reframing of that and being able to kind of not only maybe expand their own beliefs and faith and that kind of thing, but at the same time be able to really see the situation as a gift. A time where you are able to actually have closure with your loved ones that you may not get in a normal end of life. Many of us lose people and then regret maybe not having a conversation or talking to them one last time. I get teary-eyed when I think about it. So yeah, all that to say, that was a very long answer, but I think that's what really moves me about how you and your husband are just maneuvering through this very real life event that we all are going to have to deal with in one way or the other.